You must construct additional pylons.
Welcome back, everybody, to more Stonehearth here on Additional Pylons Games. We're continuing where we left off last time, and things are going pretty well. We just fended off our first goblin invasion. We got a couple more goblins out here, but I would attack, but I think there's technically 2 goblins in here. Maybe, yeah, there's 2. You can just see 1, 2, and then we got 3 wolves here. I think that's a little much for our troops to handle at the moment. Niall and Trevlon. Sorry, I almost said Revlon. What we are going to do, real quick though, is we're going to just throw up a few of these basic freestanding walls. And they're not anything special, and they're really not anything that we're going to keep. They're simply there to block off this area, keep our little hearthlings safe for the moment. So yes, start building. Eventually we will just get rid of this wall. Again, it's a freestanding wall. It's there basically to protect against goblins that may infest or so on right over here. So builded that wall. And then we'll do the same. Once we gather all this wood, we'll do the same right over here. And that way we've got this nice little area sectioned off, cordoned off, for when we build our guard tower. That is the next big building that we're going to be putting together. Trader approaches 6 farmer hose and for 3 comfy beds. Man, these traders just love their farmer hose. They can't get enough of them. Can't get enough hose. There we go. We'll take one of those. Ooh, archer's bow. We'll take 2 of those, and we'll take a shepherd's crook as well while you're at it. And then Mr. Mason here. Mr. Mason needs a few more things to do, so let's go ahead and get him going on 10 more of these chests, because those chests are great for storage. Mason level 3, there it is. So now that we've got Mason level 3, we can get a blacksmith's hammer. We've already got a trapper, so we don't need another trapper's knife. So I think we're good for now. So we need just a little bit more value, and we'll be able to get our next hearthling. So maybe we can reach it by daylight. Maybe not. We will see. And it's looking like not, actually, because our value just went down. Attack, troops! Alright. Ding ding, everybody back to it. Our brave soldiers have taken out the wolves. The invading wolves. It looks like the goblins might be gone. Alright. Well, we've handled that. Not too shabby. Daily update. And yes, we're just barely short. So next time, tomorrow we'll definitely have it though. So if we look here in our mine, mine's not finished. Okay. That is good to note. Let's go ahead and place down these stone chests. We can't do that until this is finished, actually. So let's go ahead. No, we're working on it. We're okay. That's okay. So we've got one wall here, and let's start designing our tower. Start designing our little guard tower here. Get a nice little foundation for our... So we're going to kind of have this outside wall here. Now that I think about that, we actually want to undo that, and we just want to go straight for slabs. So what I like to do, put that slab there, and that's kind of our base. It's kind of our base right there. And then I like to do kind of like this, you know, it gets a little thinner, if you will. Right there. So again, this is kind of just like an external wall. I'm thinking actually this is going to be a problem on the inside though. So some of that will be kept, but for now, let's just get rid of it. So we're just kind of building this up. It's a little flat right now, and here's the other thing is that I know that enemies from up here, if we build the wall too high, enemies from up here will be able to actually like get onto this wall, get onto this building. So for now, we're just going to have to kind of do this thing. Here's what we're going to do. Top's going to be this tuna color again, and we're going to have it, we're going to do an overhang. Like so. And then we're going to do a layer of wood on top of it. Well, actually, got to have some, just some low crenellations right there. That. Okay. And then I'm hoping that that this will work out perfectly. Kind of freaked out a little bit when this little heart thing ran right through the wall. I was like, the wall's not working. It's not working. I kind of like that. There's, yeah, it's all right. That'll work. At least it's symmetrical, so it'll work for me. And then let's do this. We're going to erase this part, and just to give it a little life, we'll put a wood strip right there down the middle, just to give it a little more. I don't want to say depth, a little more something, right? So we're going to go with this gunmetal again. Walls are 3 wide, and so we'll have, basically this is going to be like an archer shooting area right here, and then this will be just it's kind of just going to be a low fort. We'll put a tower right here in the corner, actually. We'll do that. So we don't need to make this side as big. So it's going to just kind of be this. So we'll do that. So again, I told you we're going to keep part of that border. Let's get this other side of the wall going. All right. All right. So I just have to share. Rugged Survivalist. So I've got my phone here because it helps, you know. Well, I feel like I don't really need to justify that. I have my phone here. I have it right here by the computer. And I saw something on my phone screen. And I was like freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh. There's a spider. And I can hear something big. Okay. There's the undead. I saw something on my phone screen, and it was like running back and forth. I thought for sure it was a spider. I'm totally messing up all these little blobs. I'll clean it up. Don't worry, guys. I'll clean it up. I was freaking out. I'm like, there's a spider. It is right above my head, and I'm seeing it on the reflection of my phone. No, it's not a spider on my head. It is the Hearthlings. It is the Hearthlings right on this little screen, bouncing off of it. All right, Rugged Survivalist, bouncing off my the screen on my phone. I was freaking out there for a moment, guys. I don't know if you've ever had a spider drop down and sit on your head, but man, I don't want to think about that. Trader returns. Yes, I will take your comfy beds. All right, these wolves are hurting, thankfully. And what do we have for value? We're good on value. We're 130 over, actually, the threshold needed for our next Hearthling. Let's go ahead and harvest these berries. And I think it's time that we promote one of our farmers. Who was it that wanted to be a cook? Herbalist, Green Thumb, no. So it must be Grayla. Passionate cook, yes. You going to change to a cook. And then we're going to have to promote somebody else to a farmer. Green Thumb. Perfect. Change jobs. Farmer. There we are. getting all our craft people up. Daily update. We'll take that. Who's joining the town? Lane Nonak. All right, Mr. Nonak. 6 mind, 4 body, 3 spirit, pack mule, and courageous. Wow, okay. Well, Mr. Nonak, it would seem that you, Mr. Courageous, are going to be another warrior. A high mind warrior, though. So, probably an archer. Lane will be our first archer. Mr. Nonak. Change him to the no miss shot. I don't know. All right, let's take a look at our mines. Our mines. Sorry, I just can't help it. Every time I hear the word mines, I just think of Lord of the Rings, Mines of Moria. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? I'm totally cool with just extending this even farther and going like that. All right, so we got our workers have something to do. We need to get Mr. Cook. Couple items. So who's our chef? Oh yeah, it's Grayla. Grayla, our chef. Gotta get Grayla something. The tools that Grayla needs in order to do cooking stuff. Okay, nobody owns this one. So Lane gets that. Unless, do we have some comfy beds? We do have comfy beds. Alright. Again, people, this is temporary housing. Temporary. Alright, I acknowledge it's not ideal. But for now, it is what you have to work with. Eventually, we'll get y'all houses. All y'all houses. Alright, for now, though, it's time to get back here to this building. So, alright, we need some sort of, end here. Like so. Alright, and then for these outside walls, like I said, this is gonna be like an archer's gallery. I believe that is the right term, actually, archer's gallery. And so they're just kind of gonna have some low windows here for our archers to shoot out of. So that's the plan. So this is gonna be where we have our tower. So we're gonna make that a nice thick. We have some nice thick wall pillars here on the sides. These walls don't need to be as thick. Not going to waste the materials on these because, frankly, shouldn't have any enemies gaining access to this side of our buildings. So these walls will be a little bit thinner. By a little bit thinner, I mean they will just be 1 wide. Still going to keep like this foundation kind of thing going on. A little bit. Alright. So I like that, actually. We'll keep that right there, how it is. And we're going to put some low windows right in there. Can you actually put windows in? No, you can't. That's the only thing that bugs me, is when you build your own building with slabs, you can't actually put in your own windows. You can't put in like the regular windows. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Alright. Again, you probably can't put in regular doors either, can you? Maybe not until like this wall is finished or something like that. Wall? No. No wall. Trader. 5 doors. They'll give me 8 fine comfy beds? Alright. So he wants 5 wooden doors. Goodness gracious. These guys are giving us like the best trades. Like ridiculously good trades. Just regular wooden doors, right? My goodness. Ridiculously good trades. Fine, comfy beds. So they're like really nice comfy beds. Unbelievable. We'll take that though. Alright. Do you have anything to do? You do. You have plenty to do. Alright. Let's put these orders up on top, so that you'll get those done. sooner. Spiky quiver, don't have the stuff for that. Thick leather vest, we could use some of these. Graded worker outfits. Use some of those as well. Burly Hands is a level 6 farmer. Nice. We'll get 2 of these bad boys. Just for the basic armor for those who need it. And that'll keep our Weaver busy for now. Level 2 Weaver. Energy tonic. Okay. Let's make 5 of those. And our chef. Yes, our chef, finally. We don't have eggs. We do have plenty of vegetables, though. Let's have you maintain 20 of those. Keep ourselves well stocked on food supplies. So lots of veggies means lots of good veggie soup. Got these berries to harvest again. Good, good, good. And everything seems to be running pretty well. All right. So Archer Gallery is underway. So what we need to do... Oh, those are invaders. Where? Come on, troops. Come on, guys. Alright, he's a big boy. He's a big boy. Take him down. Niall with the left. Trevlon with the right. Oh boy. It's quite an intense fight, actually. I feel like our troops are underpowered for this. Daily update. We are 350 short. Footman level 3. Awesome. You guys earned it. Our footmen are hurting. Alright. They're hurting a little bit, so that means it's time for our healer to do some healing. Hopefully that'll be under control. Select here. Let's keep building. So, I hate the way that this lights up. I hate the way that this discolors. That's a little bit better. Oh, yeah. It lights up too much when you actually have the building selected. It's kind of weird. Just one of those things. One of those things that I, for whatever reason, find annoying. Alright, we're going to give them some nice wooden floors here in the middle to increase the speed at which everybody can run around. Again, I kind of like this this feel of like you kind of like step down into the... I'm gonna make it symmetric. Symmetrical. Make it symmetrical. I kind of like this feeling where you kind of like step down. It's almost like this like fighting pit or something like in here. I don't know. That's just what it seems like to me. So we will... I actually overdid that, didn't I? Did. Alright, let's get rid of that line right there, yeah. There we go. Alright. So we will have... Does this work? So nice open. Can we actually put a door there? No, it won't like fit in, unfortunately. We will keep this at ground level though. We'll keep this entryway at ground level. We'll just go like, we'll just do that. All right. So I like that. I like the little, I don't know, the aesthetic that we've got going in there. All right. Let's finish up. Let's finish this up though. So we got nice posts here on the side. This is going to be a tower area. That's right. So maybe actually what we do is we fill this area completely in just to make it a little more realistic. I don't know. Maybe not incompletely, but let's do this. So 4. Like so. And actually, let's leave this part open, now that I think about it. So we'll do that. Leave this part open, and we'll have some ladders that can come up into the tower. 16 wooden doors and get you 4 gold ingots. What is it with these people that want wooden doors and hose? Doors and hose, that's all they want. 16 wooden doors. You know what? Let's just crack it up to 20 doors. Somebody's bound to come by and be like, "Hey, you got some doors? I'll give you some platinum for the doors. I'll give you this magic ring for a door." Everybody wants a door. But you know what? I mean, I guess there's a high demand. Law of, supply and demand. If there's if they want to buy it, if they'll pay for it, I'll give it to them. I'll sell it to them. All right. Bring this all the way up. So, okay. Nope. Undo that. Yeah, so I am constructing this by hand. I understand that I'm doing that. Which is a little tedious, but I like it. I like being able to craft my own building. We're not going to put an archer hole down there, but the rest of this area will have archer windows. 3. Alright, we'll just do this. We'll just seal up this part right there. So there we go. We kind of got our structure, got our foundation for the for our archer gallery, if you will. I'm thinking that we'll fill in between every other one. Kind of do this thing. That way our archers have a place to basically duck and cover kind of thing. Weaver level 4. Goodness gracious. I'm not even like trying to do anything with our Weaver. He's leveling up like crazy. 1, 2, 4. Darn. Doesn't quite work. That's alright though. Daily update. Again, really haven't been doing much. I've been really busy on this guard tower. Alright. Awesome. Let's go ahead and harvest some berries. Our herbalist. Are you able to do bandages? Yes, I want you doing bandages. Again, let's have you maintain 10 of these bad boys at all times. You have any enemies out here? It's not looking like it. Looking like it's pretty clean at the moment. That's what I like to see. Oh, I never even bothered looking up here. We got coal vein up here. It's a little bit of ore. That's good. Some more coal. Probably the same vein that loops around. All right. Speaking of which, let's take a look at our mine. Absolutely freaking nothing. Nothing. All right. That's unfortunate. All right. We were going to wrap this up like real quick like. So the top level is going to be just this nice slate color. Sorry, this nice tuna color. My goodness. Just that discoloration that happens when you like putting stuff on it. Just looks terrible. All right. That works. We want to have a gap here for ladder to come up. So we'll have a ladder here. And a ladder there, yeah. So, well, actually, that does... Yeah, it does work. We'll have a ladder there and there. All right. So we'll do like this, so we can do that. And give them a little space, so there. Too much. There we go. Okay, I honestly have not been tracking my time. I don't know how long this episode is going. I'm kind of just in build mode. So if this is a longer episode, you're welcome. I guess. We're going to continue this. This overhang is going to, you know, it'll extend out. I like that idea. Maybe we should continue this wooden, you know, stripe or whatever. I like that idea too. So that'll be wood, and then we'll give it a gap here, and we'll do slot of wood there too. Oh, we got a trader. What does this trader want? Wood? 4 steel ingots, a giant bone mace. Man, I don't have a blacksmith, otherwise I would. Ah, that would be so cool. Get one of those already. Alright. Let's go ahead and... I've been saying this for a while, probably. Let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this up, shall we? Alright. So we want wood there. We went a little too far with it, actually. Went a little too far with our wood. Alright, there we go. Create a nice little ring. Actually, let's bring it back 2 just to be safe, because we are going to have a tower going up here at some point. Alright, so they need I think they need, like, I'm going to give them a 3x3 square. So that's kind of what we're going to do. So we're going to do this and that. And we're going to get rid of that one. No, that doesn't work. Alright, that should be fine. Alright, and let's go ahead and do that. I've been neglecting my town ever so slightly to try and finish this. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to wrap this little crenellation thing up. And that will basically be it. So I know the crenellations don't line up with like the windows or whatever, but they'll just have to do. Not going to do crenellations here with where the tower is actually going to be. So the tower will be here. So crenellations can start here on this side. Oh, that's wrong. And it kind of gives us an odd corner, honestly, but you know what? I'm okay with that. Whatever. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Again, I'm a little, you know, I'm a little too anal at times when it comes to, you know, a little too OCD when it comes to these things. So I think it's good for me to try and get that out of my system. And it kind of makes sense, you know, like, medieval building was good, but it wasn't perfect, right? All right, I'm happy with that. I think it looks like a, you know, it's a low, just very chunky fortress. I think that's pretty decent. We're going to do that there, that right there. And this is really just to remind me of where the tower's going to go. Like that. And that's it. All right. We're going to hit build. Oh, we're going to click a tree. All right. Finish editing. Build. We do not have enough stone, but we're going to start building anyways. All right. And what that means is we're going to have to start mining out more of this. More mining. Daily update. Do we have enough? Probably not, because I haven't. Because I have been neglecting my town. Pretty much. That's the way it's going. All right. So that's it for this episode. This episode has probably been pretty long. I'll be observing this building here, and we'll do some mining to get all the stone that we need, and we'll come back next time for more Stonehearth. So thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time here on Additional Pylons Games. Thanks for watching Additional Pylons Games. Click one of the boxes to watch another video, and click the circle to subscribe and join the APG Zealots. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and share it with your friends. Comment below, and I'll see you next time here
on Additional Pylons Games.